It's a live stream, but I'm not able to keep up with the comments and keep everything rolling. So forgive me. And let's get going. I have a question from a handbook owner about being romantic and feminine. So she's good on the feminine and she wants to know how to be more romantic. And I'm taking this that you want to be more romantic with him, excuse me, that you want him to respond to you in a more romantic way. You want to see him step up romantically. And she's saying she went through the handbook and she's not sure what parts, where to start or what to use. Well, kudos to you to having your feminine energy under wraps. Sounds like you're doing great and all is well. Now, I think for more romance, I'm going to refer you to a post I put up. It's not in the handbook, but there's a post I put up that will complement this a lot. But as far as the handbook, I would say yeah, start with the section on communication and where we get to sexual time. Now, we're not necessarily talking about sex, but the most important thing I want you to consider is when you want romance, you're receiving and responding. So if you're wanting him to step up more romantically, then you can respond with more romantic ideations. If you saturate yourself in romance, romantic thoughts, romantic music, and I'm not saying to play it so he'll hear it and get an idea. No, I'm talking about you. You be the change and inspire him to change. All right. So let's say you're listening to your favorite romantic songs at the gym on your way to work. You're reading romance novels or literature. Okay, you're not reading the smutty stuff. If you like the smutty stuff, go for it. I love it too. Brenda Jackson's my favorite. Oh! Anyway, just saturating yourself. Your thoughts are on romance, but romance about you. Remember, you want to stay in the feminine realm about this. You don't want to take this like you want something from him or you need something from him. You have to be what it is that you want to receive. If you want to receive more romance, then you yourself have to become a beacon of romance. Um, even down to the clothes you're wearing. When I'm feeling romantic, I have this long skirt that I put on. Yeah, right. You think it'd be a short one? No, it's a long flowing skirt and I may wear it with a tighter top. Oh, I'm romantic. Give me something. Bring me flowers. Take me to the movies. Whisk me away in a helicopter, or something like that. None of that. Romantic in and of yourself. Flowers. A lot of women love flowers. Buy yourself flowers, or if you have a garden, pick your own flowers and put them in a vase. Or, my grandmother used to pick one rose out of her garden and put it, she's a skinny little vase, and she'd set that on the table. You know, it's just little things like that. Um, Luxuriate a little bit. Um, Perfume lotion so that if it's a scent, like if you like the smell of honeysuckle or you like the smell of flowers, wear a body lotion that you'll always catch a whiff of that. Not necessarily a perfume because you may have your staple perfume, but something just to remind yourself, ooh, I'm romantic. Ooh, that would be nice. Another idea, Rory Ray used to tell me to, she tells everyone, to start baking cinnamon rolls. The smell of cinnamon rolls, it just does something to people, not just men, women too. Um, it's like a promise, like there's something coming. And that could kind of set the mood. It sets the mood for me. It could set the mood for him a little bit. The idea of not something, like apple pie or anything, unless he loves apple pie, but just something different, something special. I think that's the word that I'm looking for. Um, Put a special scent in the house that has more than just a smell, but a promise behind it. Um, yeah, a promise behind it. You smell the cinnamon rolls, it's like, ooh, cinnamon rolls. There's a promise behind that. You're getting his attention. And at the same time, you're capturing your own attention. You're shifting into somewhere else. You're going deeper into that feminine area, you know? So I suggest these little ideas to get yourself more into a romantic state. All right. And also, in addition to receiving and responding, you have being affectionate. And being affectionate really gets into sharing and mm, your words. Your words could be affectionate, but it's more the meaning behind your words. It's more the meaning behind your action. And I think the number one thing for men is that I appreciate you. That's the affection. That's what's behind my affection. I appreciate you. I am thankful for you. I like what you say. I like, when we have regular conversations, just like intellectual conversations. Gee, you're so smart. I just really enjoy that. Now, this isn't what you're saying to him. These are things I'm saying to myself, but I'm telling you, I'm sharing the words behind my appreciation. This is where, this is what's underlying, this is the undercurrent of my affection. I love that there's something when there's something wrong with my car. I'm not asking him to fix my car, but I'm like, by golly, this stupid ass car. And up goes the hood. He looks at it. Maybe, yeah, it looks like this right here. Da da da. I didn't ask him to do that, but the knowledge, the go get it, all of that stuff. I'm like, wow. I really appreciate that. There are things about him that I really like. There are things about him that just, it's like really cool. And that's what's the undercurrent. Hope he's not listening to the affection. Do you see? That's probably something totally different than what you thought affection would be. Affection, I think, especially when it comes down to men, affection is like the day to day stuff that he does. Maybe he takes care of things for you, or he on his own does stuff. It's just little daily things, whatever it is. I don't want to go into details about that, because for you it could be something with whatever the daily things are that he does, the regular mundane life stuff. Think about that, those things that you appreciate about him. Let that be what um, increases, what's at the base of your treasure him, that he does these things. This makes him your knight in shining armor at times. And when that's behind your feeling of affection, appreciation, admiration, whatever it is, then you shape your words and your actions to um, to communicate with him and show those things to him. So I don't want to get too deep into affection, because the post is going to go into that a little bit more. The next thing is sensuality. And in sensuality, I think I'm going to go into one of the topics that's heavily covered in the academy. And I believe that this handbook owner also has the academy program. Now, in the academy, I go deeply into allowing connection to happen. So the section in the academy about connection, um, as just a side area to look at, you could check that out. But the connection part of it is that it it's happening all the time. And when you're looking for him, when you're looking for more romance, when you're looking forward to him giving you more romance, that's almost leaning forward. And so I want you to shift from that. Even if you weren't heading in that direction, just be aware of it. And that's why I'm a speak of sensuality, because connection and sensuality, when I say connection and then I say sensuality, that makes you come back to yourself. You're not thinking connection, oh, let me reach out and touch his hand. Connection, oh, we need to be, face to face. Connection, oh, we need to be on the phone communicating. No. When I say connection and then I say sensuality, you're thinking, come hither, come connect with me if you want to, because right now I'm in a sensual way. And sensual, you could be sensual in the morning, drinking your coffee, just sitting there enjoying the view of your garden or whatever, enjoying the view of him, whatever. Sensuality is getting in touch with yourself, your feelings. Rory Ray has various exercises where you touch your hand, your hair, you touch an object to bring your attention back to your feelings and the sensations on your fingers or the sensation on your face. That's bringing your awareness back to you. I'm saying take that the next level to sensuality, because you're like, yeah, I smell good, I look good, I feel good. Oh, I think I'm going to go take a bubble bath. you know, that sensuality takes you there. I'm going to come back to sensuality. I want to touch on intensity for a little bit, because I indicated that when you think connection and you're thinking you want more romance for him, that's the potential to lean forward. And sometimes we could be really intense when it comes down to the things that we want. Like, I want to go away on a romantic trip and have dinner by the sea and gaze into each other's eyes and go to a movie. These All of this is going on in my head. Okay. For him, it could be like, babe, I want to watch this game. And yo, could you wear that little number you normally, maybe we'll go out for a minute after that, grab some ice cream or something. To him, that's what's in his head. And I'm cool with it. He likes the mini skirt, I'll wear it, not a problem. But do you see, going back to what I was thinking, how intense we can get when we want something? So be careful of that. If you want the romance, flip the intensity to yourself. Turn the intensity within, and that will cause you to shift if you're leaning towards being masculine. But if you're genuinely in your feminine, you're directing that energy inward instead of at him, because men can feel our intensity. They can feel something's up. They feel it's, even if it's something good, they can feel it's something directed at them. When you turn that inward and direct it at yourself, they're intrigued. That's that mysterious stuff about women. They're like, what are you up to? What are you thinking about? What's going on? He's not feeling the energy being directed at him. He's feeling this glow, this emanation of energy on the other side of the room. Like, this woman's about to go supernova over there, and I don't know what's going on. And she's smiling. Okay, I need to investigate. Okay, that's kind of come hither, but in a just regular everyday kind of way. Turn the intensity towards yourself. Now, also, when I'm talking about intensity, I'm also talking about lightening up a little bit. When you want more romance, when you're thinking romantic things, think about it. Are you laughing and smiling throughout the day? Are you finding reasons or exposing yourself to times when you could laugh and smile and lighten up? And I know we all have so much going on and so much to deal with, but do you find time to lighten up? Do you find time to step away from the stress? Do you and it's not like you have to set up a party or, have dinner and this and that. Just in your everyday experience, do you get to lighten up? Do you get to laugh? Do you get to have fun in life just for a minute? Even if it's just something like walking on the shore, taking a walk in a park, or sitting outside in the sunlight, or I don't know, whatever it is that's fun to you. Do you get to experience fun? Are you feeling alive? Not all the time, but are you making a point to touch these experiences? That would add to your sensuality and to your creating romance within yourself. So think about enjoyment and not someone giving it to you. What the little things that you can do that you enjoy. That's taking us back to our list of things that we enjoy. Maybe hobbies or whatever. It doesn't always have to be entertainment, but as long as you are directing the energy towards yourself, what I'm asking you to do is to take that intensity of wanting something or going after something, turn it inward, and while you're there, find the lighter moments in your life. Find reasons to soften and smile and laugh. That right there will take your sensuality and your romantic aura to a higher level. So, and your words will be affectionate. And the next thing I want to talk to you about is notice him. Now, I talked about appreciation, but notice him. And the smile is like the easiest way to do this. Just smile at him. And it's okay to do a little flirting, but some light flirting, not hardcore, yeah, baby, gonna ride that pony later. No, keep it nice and light. Don't distract him from his day. Just a little flirting, the smiling, um, a little bit of touch. You touch his arm, fix his collar, stuff like that. So, um, and again, I'm going to bring you back to the fact that all of this comes from within. You are sharing this with him. You're not looking to get anything from him. The energy of looking to get something from him will demolish, it will torpedo this whole thing. So avoid that part of it. Avoid wanting something from him. If you want romance, be romance. Start experiencing um, romantic things, romantic comedies, romantic movies, romantic poetry, whatever it is, romantic music, romantic clothing. Put yourself into romance. And then, if he says the magic words, baby, what do you want? All right. There it is. Make sure you have that list ready. What is it at that moment that you would love? I would love if you would just hold me. Can I hold your hand? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. So this is something for you to sit back and create a list of, let's call it your romance list. What is it? Little things that would feel romantic to you. What would just make you just like go gaga? For me, it's a kiss on the neck. I keep that neck clean, baby. Okay? Low collars, everything. Come here there. A kiss on the neck is like, Ah, electric 100%. Create a romance list for yourself so that if the conversation comes up and you see him asking, what do you want? What can I do for you? Just, what would you like to do? Have the answer. Okay? Or at least a selection of answers that you could share depending on the situation, all right, or the circumstances. So I think that covers it pretty well. I'm going to put the link to the romance post in the description of the live